So firstly, a couple of wins. How's the feeling in the squad now?
Yeah, the feeling in the squad is much better after wins. I think it's easy to say that everybody knows that the feeling would be much better after wins, but yeah, I think it was something that we were building towards. There was positives in games earlier on in the season. I know it's easy to say now that we've had a couple of wins, but we all tried to stick through it, grind through it, and now hopefully reap the rewards and carry on.
How are you feeling personally as well as part of this team? There's been a lot of change over the summer. How are you feeling now that the squad's coming together?
Yeah, it was one of those again in pre-season. We thought, oh, we've got a good squad. We had a good pre-season. Everyone was thinking we could do well. We didn't start off obviously as well as we should have and would have wanted to. So now that we're finally seeing, some results and some performances that we're like, okay, now we can build on this. And it's easy to get a couple of wins and then fall off. So we need to make sure that we stick at it and keep going, really.
It does show as well, a couple of wins can, at this stage of the season, really change the shape of the table as well.
100%. Like you said, the first 10 games, everybody's everywhere. We need to be, around Christmas time and the business end of the season is when you want to be at the top of the table. So that's when it's most important.
There've been times this season when you've had to work for your place in the starting 11. Now you have, and it's looking like a really settled back three. How are you finding that?
Yeah, I'd say in football nothing's ever settled, nothing's ever guaranteed. You need to work hard every day in training, work hard obviously every match day to fight for your shirt and keep your shirt most importantly. But yeah, it's also obviously nice to be in the back three that's kept 3 clean sheets in 3 games. It's always a nice feeling. Building relationships with Stubbsy and Boyley, just lots of, obviously it's a bit newer for me, right side centre half, so just trying to get lots of information off those two who have played there. And Ando's been a great help as well off the pitch. He's been telling me little bits of information, what to do. And so all of them, I can't speak highly enough of all of them.
You mentioned that relationship with Stubbs and Boyle. How have you worked on that partnership?
Yeah, just lots in training. And for me personally, I said I just like to I like to pick their brain outside of training and in the canteen and stuff. Just speaking to Boyley and Stubbsy, like, oh well, what would you prefer here? What do you think I should do here in this instance? And just kind of try and get some information off them, see how they like to work as well. Because knowing how they like to work, then I can base my movements, base my positioning off them. Whether or not, like for example, if Stubbsy likes to come in, I'll try and cover him. It's just kind of those things which will just give us marginal gains, ready for Saturday. You
mentioned that transitioning into being like a right-sided centre back. How have you found adapting to that role into your game?
Yeah, it's I've always been told from young, I think with my stature and kind of height, that I'd end up being a centre back. Obviously, I've started my career at right back. Since I've come here, played right wing back, but I think growing up I kind of played centre back as well a little bit, so it was obviously it's a lot different from playing at 15s, 16s, 18s at centre back to playing at men's football at centre back. So it's been difficult, but it's been obviously so far so good. So yeah, I can't complain.
Is it also having trust in that cover because you've got pace, you can go forward with the ball? Is it having trust in that cover that if you do make a run, you know someone's going to be there in behind?
Yeah, of course. I think that's with everyone in the team. If you can have trust in the person to the left and the right of you, it makes everything a lot easier, because if you know that you have almost the bravery and, like you said, the trust to do something, if it doesn't come off, you'd be like, okay, well, my teammates will bail me out here, or someone will make a tackle for me or cover me if I go forward. Like I said, having trust in your teammates is massive.
As a defender, how good does it feel to have 3 clean sheets on the bounce as well?
Oh, it's massive. Like you said, it gives us a foundation and a platform to work off. If we can keep clean sheets for stay in the game for as long as possible, all you need is one corner, for example, like Boyley's been producing recently, or just one chance where it goes in, and then we can keep the back door shut then. So to be able to score 1 goal and win a game is obviously a lot easier than having to score 2, 3, 4 goals to win a game.
We've given credit to the defence and the goalkeeper as well. Will Brooks come in and done a good job keeping those clean sheets. Is it again just trusting him, and he's only so young as well?
Yeah, like I said, it's massive having trust in who's behind you and who's next to you. And obviously since Will's come in, he's been top. So like you're saying, the trust in teammates is massive, and he's been top since he's come in, so hopefully long may it continue.
So a couple of wins. How do you build on this now?
Like I said, I think if anything, it's now working harder, making sure that it's not just okay, we've had 3 decent games. It's we need to go on a run, we need to win the next game, and hopefully start climbing the table and be where I believe where we should be. So it's easy to, to rest and think, oh yeah, we kept 3 clean sheets, we've cracked it. When no, we're still the wrong side of the table, realistically. As nice as it is as 2 wins and 3 clean sheets, we're still the wrong side of the table. I want to be, personally anyway, I want to be at the right side of the table, doing the right things, having this feeling more often, because as a football club, I think since I've come in, there hasn't been many times where we've been winning, where you enjoy your weekend, you think, oh, you know what, oh, that's nice. It's normally, so for me, I want to be doing that more often, more clean sheets, more wins, more positive results, and hopefully now we've taken the first step of, going on the right track.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.